New York Giants are moving on to the divisional round, man. My voice is a little gone because I was yelling all game, but that game was amazing. The Giants come out with the W, man, storm into Minnesota and take that dub. And guess what? Nick Gates was right. It's quiet in that building, y'all. What's going on? We back on here with the Juke, man. Make sure you subscribe down below. Road to 1K is active, man. And let's dive straight into it. So the New York Giants storm into Minnesota. They get the dub, man, 31-24. And if I got to tell you guys one more time, bro, my score predictions are right here. 30-24 was my score prediction. They ended up scoring 31-24. But who cares, man? As long as the Giants got the W, that's all I care. And the Giants, the offense, man. Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley. There's no way you can't hand these guys contracts. If I'm the Giants, I'm giving them contracts right now. Is it going to get done? No, they're going to do that in the offseason. But I'm giving them contracts right now. What number do you want? I'm just being real. The way they played today, they earned every single penny. Daniel freaking Jones, man. Everybody wanted to get on him. People didn't want to give him his respect. People were thinking that we're going to come out here and we're going to take the L. People were talking about, oh, yeah, Kirk primetime is bad, but so was Daniel Jones. Y'all just saw what this man can do with lack of weapons. We've been through this. I'm not going to keep going over it. Respect Daniel Jones. I was rocking the Saquon jersey and the man was going off, but I had the game, obviously, attire, Daniel Jones jersey. And I couldn't have it on. I couldn't have it on because guess what, bro? He was on fire. I couldn't even hold on to it, man. He was on fire. Just being real, man. Saquon Barkley over 100 yards receiving and rushing, man. Daniel Jones 300 passing yards, around 70-something rushing yards. Put a record out there for a playoff game. That's just who he is. The mainstream media doesn't like to see that. Everybody doesn't like to see that. They think Daniel Jones is a bum. He's still the guy that trips over himself or turns the ball over. Nick Wright, you better go out there on Monday and talk some sense. That's all I got to say, bro. A lot of people were hating on this man. Guess what? At one point in time, I really thought he wasn't the guy. But I'm going to give him his flowers. All season I've been doing it, and people have been ruling him out even with the season we had. Guess what? He went into Minnesota and took over the freaking game. 31 points on the offensive side. We just scored 30 points on the offensive side against the Colts just not too long ago for the first time in 3 years. This team is moving and grooving, and it's a big shout out to Daniel Jones. Now, let's talk about the defense real quick. What kind of defense was out there? There really wasn't much, no resistance, no sacks on the day. There was definitely some holding penalties that didn't get called, definitely some calls that were kind of just like iffy. That Dexter Lawrence call at the end of the game, man, I don't know what that was. I'm going to be real. Like, I understand, like, yeah, if you hit him in the head or you hit him in the neck region, they can get that call, but it was literally a brush. It wasn't like he whacked them. You've seen different plays that happen like that, but, you know, so be it. We still got the job done. But talk about Adoree Jackson on Justin Jefferson, man. The stats that he was able to hold him down to were nuts. TJ Hawkinson had a game, but locking Jefferson down to below 50 yards, that's a W in my book, man. Jefferson obviously goes off for over 100 yards every single game, touchdowns. This game he had 0 touchdowns and less than 50 yards. Adoree Jackson was needed. I was saying it all week, man. Getting Xavier McKinney and Adoree Jackson was going to be huge. You know, they ended up putting up more points or almost more points than what they did last time. They actually ended up with 24. But at the rate it was going, it was just back and forth, back and forth. And in a shootout, I didn't expect our team to be able to hold up. You've seen what this offense has been all year. But they made a mockery of that Minnesota defense. Daniel Jones using his legs. Daniel Jones making plays. That throw to freaking Hodgins on the sideline was crazy. If Mahomes did that, everyone's all over media about it. If Josh Allen did that, everyone's all over ESPN talking about it. But he was moving to the left, across his body, throw a dime like that. Daniel Jones had a game of games. I've been talking about him all year, man. Go ahead and look at my posts, but I just want him to get his flowers. Now we're moving on to the second round, and we got to face Philadelphia. That's another task in itself, but guess what? We were underdogs this week. We're underdogs next week, and I'm fine with that. Keep sleeping on us because there's no other way I would really want it. At the end of the day, man, the Giants have nothing to lose. Nothing to lose at all. This is a rebuild year. You know, this is my first year covering the Giants. I feel like it was a good time with Brian Daboll coming in, Joe Shane coming in, and seeming like this team's going to start over. I wanted to be able to cover that. I did not expect to win a playoff game. We haven't won a playoff game in over 10 years. I'm ecstatic, man. My voice is a little bit shot. I don't even think I want to be able to sleep to go to work tomorrow. But overall, man, it was just a great thing to watch. Comment down below what you guys think of the game and what you guys think about the Giants moving forward, man. There's going to be more coverage of the Giants moving forward for this week, man. So make sure you're subbing up down below. Like it up. Comment down below what you guys think, man. And if you haven't seen any more of my content, man, we got more content for you on the left right here. I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Go Big Blue. And how could I forget? Skol. What's going on, family? Back on here with the Juke, man. And calling all the Daniel Jones haters. Pull up to this video. Watch this video real quick. The New York Yankees lose the series. They get swept back in the third quarter. The third quarter was really when we started to make our moves. And DeMar, banger.
Make sure you subscribe to the Juke.